Here in the last week of May in Connecticut, one of the best parts of our landscape is the rainbow of colors available in the irises. These are all tall bearded iris. Some people call them German iris. The rainbow of colors includes everything from almost white to almost black, with purples and blues and yellow, peach, many colors in between, including many patterns on flowers, such as the striping on the falls of this plant. The timing of flowering ranges greatly within the irises. Within the bearded iris, the dwarf varieties start blooming very much earlier, sometimes at the beginning of April for us. And there are also early, mid-season, and late-season blooming tall bearded iris that will extend your blooming season for almost a month. In addition to this, there are remotent varieties, or varieties that rebloom later in the fall, sometimes as late as September and October. We had some blooming in November in a protected spot for us. In addition to color variations in iris, there are other aspects to take into considerations when choosing. For instance, fragrance. Some are more fragrant than others, and they have different aromas. Beyond that, there's even more variation in ruffling and also in the stippling of the falls. This one is white to purple on its fall. You can buy iris as plants in a pot in the spring at most local garden centers and nurseries, or purchase them later in the summer. They send them to you as a root in August. But you want to plant them in full sun and in well-drained average soil. It's got to be well-drained for the bearded iris. There are some irises that will live in standing water and some that like it near the water, but bearded iris have to be well-drained soil. There aren't many pests to talk about with iris except for one, and that is the iris borer, which is a serious pest. There are some cultural techniques you can use to minimize its depredations. One is to remove all of the spent foliage in the fall, cut it off the plant, get it out of the garden. Don't put it in your compost. The other one is, if you live in an area where you can burn, a spring burning is an excellent way to control the iris borer. There are also beneficial nematodes that work against iris borers, and these are what they call a biological control. There are more than 250 species in the genus, and the family is the iris family, or Iridaceae. It takes its name from the Greek word for rainbow. Other ornamental iris can help extend the season. They include the beardless iris, Siberian and Japanese iris, also rhizomatous. The reticulate iris, Iris reticulata, Danfortii, and others. They bloom in February and March here in Connecticut. They are bulbs and not rhizomes. Bearded iris makes a great accent plant, wonderful, planted en masse as you can see in our garden, and also in the perennial border. They make a fantastic cut flower.